friends! Welcome to Turtle Queen Gaming. Looky what I found. I went around the internet and was like, oh my gosh, I want to play more games like My Candy Love, so I googled games like My Candy Love. Crazy thought. And I found a site where it shows me where I can find free, awesome life and dating sim games, which are like my favorite thing ever. Almost as fun as mystery games. And this one was really exciting. Apparently, I don't know, from what little blurb I read about it, she falls in love with some guy that she games with on the internet, and she has 30 days to figure out his real identity. I don't know, not for sure, but we're gonna figure this out. Rui? Yeah. Rui of the Sword. Heal, please! Fiona Wings casts Holy Light. Rui of the Sword says, thanks! No problem. But are you really sure we can do this? What do you mean? We've been fighting for so long, I think this boss might be too much for us. Are you kidding? He hardly has any HP left. But I'm almost out of MP, and I don't have any more recovery potions. Maybe we should train more before we fight this boss again. But I really want that blessed stone! It's almost out of HP. I bet I could get it with one more attack. Or aren't you out of skill points? Don't worry. It'll only take a minute to recharge, and I can take him down with another swift slash. If you say so. Alright, all charged up. Here I go. This Alistair uses Blade of Darkness. Alistair has defeated the Troll of Mount Morning. Oh, I see. Somebody came swooping in and stole. Alistair has received a blessed stone. My friend is pissed. What the was that? Hey you, Alistair! Huh? That was my kill, you angry word. Censor! Rui, calm down before you get a warning from the global moderator. Yeah, Rui, you wouldn't want the mods to come down on you. Shut up, you're the reason I'm mad in the first place. Oh, why is that? You know very well, you stole my kill, and you know that blessed stone is rightfully mine. Meh, the way I see it, I saved you from getting killed in a boss battle. Saved me? He was about to strike, and you were too busy powering up to notice. And from the looks of your friend's stats, she doesn't have enough MP to resurrect you. If I hadn't come along when I did, you'd find yourself waking up in some start town with 15% less experience. You're welcome. I'm not thanking you, idiot! Fiona and I were doing just fine on our own, and I want that blessed stone. Well, it's mine. No, it's mine, and I want it back. Challenge Alistair to a duel. Are you sure you want to do this? Don't tell me you're scared. I just feel bad beating you down, that's all. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you insist. Alistair has accepted the challenge, connecting to PvP Arena. Oh! And we got booted. I stare at the screen in shock for a few moments, trying hard not to let out a scream. Finally, I slam my hands down on the table. The keyboard in front of me shakes, and a student using the computer next to me stares at me in surprise. What? I glare at him, and he quickly looks away. Thought so. The computer lab is surprisingly empty right now. I glance at the clock on the wall. Lunch will be over in 10 minutes. Figures, I always lose track of time when I'm playing Rivenwell online. Still, darn this school's spotty internet connection. I'll bet that I automatically forfeited that duel, and that Alistair jerk must think I'm some sort of coward. I refreshed the screen, but the blinking message on my monitor informs me that there's no internet connection. Ugh! What if it's not a clean disconnect? Alistair could be hacking away at poor defenseless Rui. I bet he would, too. I have to get back online right now! But it's not like refreshing my screen over and over is going to make things magically work. I need an expert. I scan the computer lab, looking for someone who might know what they're doing. Aha! At the far end of the lab, leaning back in a dark corner, a guy is typing away furiously at his machine. I think I've seen him before. He's in here a lot, especially when the Computer Games Club has a meeting. I quickly approach him and flash my most charming smile. Hello. He doesn't respond. He's busy. Hello? Hello? I heard you the first time. Then why didn't you answer me? I did. I nodded. No, you didn't. No, you just weren't paying attention. Is this conversation going anywhere? I like this guy. This guy is so rude. No wonder he spends so much time with computers. I bet he doesn't even have a girlfriend. That's just rude. Yeah. You're in the Computer Games Club, right? He raises an eyebrow as if I just asked a painfully stupid question. I'm the president of the Computer Gaming Club, Travis, or haven't you noticed? Oh, I didn't know. I'm surprised. You're always here in the lab playing your silly little online game while we're meeting. But I suppose you never bothered to pay any attention to us, though, otherwise you would have known. Right. How on earth do the other members put up with this guy? So, you know how to fix computers, right? His eye twitches, only slightly, but it's obvious that he's annoyed. Maybe. Well, the internet is down. Travis lets out a long sigh, rubbing the sides of his head slowly before he turns to face me. Listen, okay. We're gonna call you Muryu. No. Miru? Oh. Nope. Your new name is Mira. Yeah, Mira. He shakes his head as if he doesn't really care. Fixing computers does not work the way you think it does. He measures each word out slowly and carefully as if he's speaking to a small child. What do I do? Well, here's my issue. Where's the save button? Save button? Save button. Aha! No, that's wrong. Here we go. Save button! I win. Okay. We'll do this. I'm sorry. I just thought that since you knew a lot about computers, you'd be able to fix it. But I guess I overestimated you. Travis's eye twitches again. It's fine. A lot of people make that mistake. His voice is laced with bitterness, but I think I really hit a sweet spot. But being as you hold so much faith in me, I'll see what I can do about the internet connection if you can solve a quick puzzle for me. Puzzle? Yeah. Imagine you're one of your silly online imagine you're in one of your silly online games and there are two classes, Knights and Demons. Knights and Demons are exactly the same in all ways but one. Oh, goody! Knights always tell the truth and demons always lie. So, you run into two of these guys and you know that one of them must be a knight and one must be a demon. How? He rolls his eyes. You just do! Anyway, you're only allowed to ask one yes or no question. How do you figure out which is the knight and which is the demon? You ask one of them if he's a knight? Wrong. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get to class. I suggest you do the same. I didn't even get a chance to respond to that. My character's just dumb. Wait, is there even a right answer? Of course there is. I wonder. He grabs the messenger bag from the ground, slings it over his shoulder, and walks off. Bye. Before I have any time to think about his puzzle any longer, the warning bell rings. I grab my books and dash off to class. I slide into the only empty seat left in the class just as the bell rings. Phew, safe. The teacher begins her lecture and I summarily ignore her. contenting myself with doodling a series of flowers on my handout. Since we've just concluded our section on ancient civilizations, we'll be doing a term project on it. You will be split up into teams of 2. Whoever is sitting at the table with you will be your partner. I glanced at the person sitting next to me. He settled up in the corner, staring mindlessly out the window. Is he sleeping? You and your partner will submit an 8-page report. Oh, goody. An 8-page report and give a 5-minute presentation on the topic of your choosing. Oh, good God. At least it's ancient civilization. That can at least be interesting. I will give you the rest of the class to discuss your appropriate topic with your partner. Great, a project with some sleeping kid. He'd better not make me do all the work. I turn to face him. He appears to be awake, but he's completely spaced out. Hey? I wave my hand, trying to get his attention. We're gonna call her Mira. Yeah, no, we're still gonna go with Mira, because I can't apparently say Mira. Not you! Mira! We're supposed to be working together. Yeah. So what's your name? Shiro. Cool. Nice to meet you. He's still not looking at me. In fact, he's staring so hard at the window, I'm starting to wonder if the meaning of life is written on it or something. Are you okay? His face flushes a bright red. I'm fine. Always fine. You don't look okay. Are you sick? No, I just... He glances to the side and shifts uncomfortably. We should pick a topic. Is there anything you like? I don't know. Is there anything you want to talk about? Not really. Another uncooperative guy. Just my luck, running into 3 jerks in a row. At least Shiro isn't mocking me. It's obvious that Travis was just making fun of me with that stupid riddle of his. No matter what I ask, those dumb demons always lie, so how on earth can I tell which is which? You'll figure it out on his line, I'm sure. It's impossible! What? Shiro looks at me, a bit startled by my sudden declaration. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just thinking. About what? Knights and demons. Demons? Well, not demons exactly. Liars. Knights always tell the truth and demons always lie. I'm sensing that there's going to be some really deep meaning going into this. Oh, you're supposed to ask, would the person with you claim to be a knight? Wow! Thanks, man! Damn! Shiro's face suddenly brightens. I know this one! Huh? It's a riddle, right? One always tells the truth and the other always lies? Yeah? So you have to ask, would the person with you claim to be a knight? If you asked directly, both the truth teller and the liar would claim to be the knight. So you have to ask about the other one. If the knight answers, he will tell you truthfully that the demon with him will claim to be a knight. If the demon answers, he will lie and say the person with him won't claim to be the knight. Then you can tell the difference. Shiro smiles proudly as he explains the riddle to me. Ah, I know this one! I'm so happy! I think I get it. It's a little complicated, but it makes sense, I think. Still, you're pretty smart to figure that out. No, I've just heard it before. I really like puzzles, you see. It's a really well-known riddle. You made him blush. I see. Shiro, Mirui? Damn it, Mira! I'm gonna keep trying, and it's just not gonna work. I trust that if you're getting chatty like this, you've already chosen a topic. Oh, teacher, why? From across the room, the teacher eyes us carefully. Oh, sorry. I turn back to Shiro. We should pick a topic, huh? Yeah. He's back to his recluse self again. We really need to talk about this project, but he doesn't seem like he wants to talk. I feel like I should save again. There we go. This button. There we go. Woo! Well, he asked me what I wanted to do first. Why don't we do a report on Greece? I thought studying that was kind of fun. Kinda. Greece is a really wide topic. We should probably narrow it down. How about Greece? Greece mythology. That's good stuff. Okay, what about Athens? It's an important Greek city, and it's a focused enough topic for us, right? That sounds good. I scribble down Athens in bold letters in my notebook. At least we have a topic now. The bell rings, and we quickly gather up our books. What's up? Shira hands me a folded sheet of notebook paper. What is this? It's my email address. We should stay in touch. Oh, good idea! I tear the sheet in half, scribble my email address down, and hand it to him. Here you go. He nods and smiles a bit before walking off, clutching his books to his chest. He's cute. As soon as he leaves, I tear off down the hallway towards the computer lab. As I turn the corner, where apparently I live, as I turn the corner, I nearly collide with another student, but I quickly skid to a halt and wind my way around him. Sorry! This month, the school is offering an after-school work program for students who want to make extra money. That's really cool! It's only menial tasks like mailing envelopes or calling people to ask for donations, but I could always use the spare cash. Even though I get allowance on the weekend, more money couldn't hurt. Besides, obviously you need to save up to buy a computer for your own house. So you don't live in the computer lab. However, the work program doesn't start for another 30 minutes, so now's the perfect time to check on how Rui is doing. I wait impatiently outside the computer lab as students file out. I love how she talks about Rui, as her character as a separate entity from herself. Not my online character. She doesn't, delve into this role. It's like her friend. She's helping out. She's not controlling a character who is, an extension of herself. She's this is my friend, and I'm just giving my friend some direction. 'Cause Rui's cool, and I like Rui. That's a different way to look at it, I would think. Oh, I wait impatiently outside the computer lab as students file out. Finally, I rush in and grab the nearest computer. I wonder if the internet is working again. Sup, Travis? Worried about your game? Travis is standing in the doorway smirking at me. Why do you care? I don't. You just look terribly anxious. I was wondering if it had something to do with that game of yours. Well, I don't feel like telling you. God. See, this is why you can't make friends. You need to just be like, yeah, I'm totally worried because jerk. Maybe he'd understand, you don't know. And by the way, I figured out the answer to that riddle of yours. No doubt, it's a fairly common one, after all. I was a bit disappointed that you hadn't heard it already. But I'm no deal breaker. The internet works now, so you can have fun. Did you fix it? No, I just waited, and it came back on its own. What did you think I could actually do about it? I don't know, unplug the modem, plug it back in, that sort of thing. So you didn't hold up your end of the bargain. Neither did you, I assume. Or are you telling me that someone else didn't tell you the answer to my riddle? I thought so. See you around. Thanks, Travis. What a conceited jerk. I hope he gets his someday. This is a really cool setup to show the online game. Current promotion, trade in 50, fluff a bit? Pause. I'm guessing those are rabbits. For a piece of lucky armor. Remove the sword has logged in. Game announcement. The PvP match you participated in with player Alistair has been cancelled due to inactivity from both parties. Does that mean he was in the computer lab when the internet went down? Gasp! I see what they did there. Are you okay? What happened? Hey, Fiona, my internet connection dropped. I just got back on. I was so worried about you. Sorry. So if your connection dropped, does that mean you automatically forfeited to Alistair? It doesn't look like it. Apparently he didn't do anything. Maybe he didn't want such an easy win. I don't think so. If he was willing to steal our kill, he'd definitely accept an auto forfeit. Oh, then maybe he logged off. Maybe it seems weird that we'd both drop at the same time. Maybe you just got lucky. What's wrong? Just thinking. That emocon. What if his connection dropped at the same time because we were both on the same network? I don't understand. I lost my connection because my internet died. What if Alistair was using the same internet connection as me? I guess that's a possibility. Where are you? At school, the school's net went down for a while, so he would have been logged off like me. Wait, you think Alistair goes to the same school as you? Yeah, it all makes sense. People can lose internet connections for all sorts of reasons. What if his mom told him it was time to go to bed or something? No, it's too much of a coincidence. It has to be someone at the school. If you say so, but I think it's a stretch. No, it's perfect. That means I'll be able to exact my revenge in real life. Silly. How do you plan to do that? What? If you do manage to find him, what exactly are you going to do? It's not as if you can challenge him to a duel in real life, who says? Well, I guess I'll figure that part out later. The important part is... revenge! Are you sure about that? That guy deserves to pay for what he did. It's only an item in a game, though. It's not about the item, it's about being courteous online. I am the Morals Patrol. I think that's a lot to ask for people on the internet. Oh, Fiona, it's so sad that you're right. Ooh! Ooh! Wait, I just noticed these things. What did these do? Crazy! Nope, go back. Interesting. It changed my, my icon thingies. No, I don't want to remove the main menu. But to reflect the fact that I'm in the game. That's really cool. Alright, I was distracted. Well, just because it's the internet doesn't mean we should give up standards of decency. I get her point. I guess so. But you really shouldn't jump to conclusions, okay? You might do something brash. When have I ever done anything brash? Never mind. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that Rui wasn't dead. I've gotta get going now. I'll see you. Later. Logged off. I log off Rivenwell Online and quickly bring up my school's network list. In the name of trust and honesty, the school keeps close tabs on all of the students' computer usage. I don't know how much trust it shows, but it's really handy for seeing who's on the network and when. Looking at this afternoon's logs, only 4 students were logged on when the internet dropped. Naturally, I'm one of them. Shiro was on too. Huh, he doesn't seem like a gamer though. Pshh. Judging. He was probably just checking his email. Judging! Some guy named Derek Naveen. His name sounds familiar, but where have I heard it before? I bet he's cool beans. And Travis! Well, of course. Of course he was online. He was even sitting right behind me. I wouldn't be too surprised if he was Alistair. They both have the same rotten personalities. But Travis didn't seem too interested in Rivenwell Online. In fact, he said that it was a silly game. Maybe he doesn't play it after all. I guess that leaves Derek. I click on his student profile. That seems like a huge invasion of privacy from allowing students to be able to have that kind of stuff, like access to that kind of stuff. Apparently he's on the student council. God. I guess that's where I've heard his name before. He's on the basketball team as well. They're practicing right now, so he's probably there. I'm not... Now I'm judging. What's wrong with me? Stop that. I hurry down the hall and stop outside the school gym. I can hear shouts and the echoing boom of a basketball. Slowly, I crack the door open and peer in. Damn. The basketball players are rushing back and forth across the court. The current center of attention seems to be a guy with blonde hair and bright highlights. Highlight? Singular. He races across the court, expertly dribbling the ball as he weaves back and forth. I remember seeing posters of him all over the school during elections. I guess he's Derek then. He looks like he really knows what he's doing. Another player leaps in front of him, holding his arms out to block him. Derek pauses for a moment, then grins playfully at him and fakes left before making a dash to the right. He skids to a halt in front of the basket as another player moves in to block him. Derek, over here! One of his teammates waves his arms to indicate that he's open, but Derek shakes his head and waves around the player blocking him. Oh, he's not a team player. That grin, though. To the cheers of his teammates, he leaps into the air and dunks the ball into the net. That's enough showing off, Naveen. Take a water break. A couple of guys surround Derek, clapping him on the back and laughing. One of them leans towards him and points in my direction. Oops! I slammed the door shut, but not fast enough. You got busted. Why did they automatically assume... I kind of feel bad for everybody else on the team. They automatically assumed that I was here for Derek. In a few seconds, the door opens and Derek steps out into the hallway. Hey, cutie. Did you want something? I'm not sure whether I don't like you or not. Cutie? Oh, was that too forward? Nope, I like you. He bursts out laughing. I'm sorry. I'm just a forward kind of guy. It gets me in a lot of trouble sometimes. Yep, I like you. Especially with cute girls. Something wrong? Don't be shy. I'm a really nice guy, you know. You can come in and watch us practice if you want. It's not that. Oh, so you do speak! That's great! So what's your name? Mira. Sweet. I like girls with unique names. Yeah, I know. I can't even pronounce my own name. He nods back at the gym door. I'd love to stay and chat, but Coach probably wants me back in a few. Was there something you wanted? I just had a few questions. Nothing important. Hey, I'm vice president. Anything from a member of the student body is important. It's not exactly about the school, though. Oh, that's even more interesting. Why don't we talk about it at the mall? We could call it a date if you want. I really like this guy. Is this guy actually asking me out on a date? He hardly even knows me. I guess he is kind of cute, though. Ah, no! Focus! What if he's Alistair? I'd never be able to forgive myself if I went on a date with him. What should I do? Excuse my giggles. Hold on. This one. I wouldn't mind meeting you at the mall, but I don't think we're really on dating terms yet. I understand. Then just as friends, right? Yeah, just as friends. Cool. We'll work out the details later. Your email address is in the student directory, right? Yeah. Then we'll be in touch. He winks at me before heading back to the gym. Catch you later, Mira. Oi, I didn't get to ask him what I wanted. Oh well, at least we'll be able to talk later. For now, I should probably get to work. I spend the next hour folding and sealing envelopes for the school's office. It's not exactly the most glamorous job in the world, but money is money. I can't complain about that. After the office closes, I head home. As soon as I get home, I turn on my computer and check my email. Shiro! Takayama. There isn't much about Athens on the internet, so I bought a couple of books that I think would be useful. If you find any more, you should get them. It would also be a good idea if we could meet up sometime to discuss our project. Would you come over to my place sometime so we could talk about it more? What's wrong with my house? Or, you know, the park, or a public place, like the school. New items! Hey, Ribbon Wellers, it's a new month and you all, I can speak words. And you all know what that means. New, rare items! Look, cool and gain extra ice damage with the new Winter Frost Blade for knights. Demons will find the, see? Demons will find the Horned Helm to, be a fine addition to their arsenal. The Glorious Halo will give extra healing power to angels. Guardians should pick up some volcanic armor for extra fire defense. These items will only be available for a month, so buy a point card and get yours now. See, he went with knights and demons for a reason. Not stupid. Now, how do I get out of here? Ha! I searched for information about Athens online, but there really isn't much. Some history, some mythology, and a bit of info on the culture, but nothing very deep. Shiro is right. I actually have to get some books or something, huh? I hate that. Also, This is the most amazing setup. I want one. I copy and paste a few interesting facts, but my attention wanders pretty quickly. I am still thinking about what happened today. Fine. If I can't concentrate on this, I might as well just log in. Maybe hacking away at some monsters will help me calm down. Oh, well, it's been a little while, and we've met all three of the romantic interests, so I think I'm just going to stop here, and we'll come back and continue the story next time. Peace out, y'all.